Oh, hello there. So I heard you want to be a political scientist now, do you? The first thing you should know about political science is that...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Alright, political science? Not like that. Political science is all about the people, right? Thought about doing some kind of PowerPoint presentation right up here and talking in some boring voice and blah blah blah, but no. That's not what I'm going to do. Obviously, that's not what I'm doing. Okay? Because political science is all about the people. And I'm probably going to say that about 20 more times because that's what it is. Okay, so people are more entertained by a YouTube video or something that's hyper and energetic. A little PowerPoint presentation. That's lame. You guys don't want to hear that. You guys aren't going to like it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start off and assume that you guys want to be a political scientist. We're going to go ahead and make that fact clear, okay? Because I'm not going to be up here if you don't want to be, alright? So, the first thing you got to know about political science is that we're a bunch of talkers, right? As a political scientist, you're going to get up and you're going to talk to people, okay? You're going to do some research, you're going to ask some questions. And that's what it's all about. You don't want to get up here and ramble on.
Ramble, 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 slide 2, ramble, ramble, ramble.
I mean, political science it has its times where it's boring. And you're not going to talk to people. You're going to sit there and analyze some stuff. But most of the time, it's all about how the people feel. I mean, how do you feel? See what I did there? Huh? Right. So let's go ahead and assume that you're already a political scientist. Let's break down what you're going to end up doing and how you're going to communicate with your bros, alright? So, on a day-to-day basis, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to go talk face-to-face. You're not going to sit there and call on the phone and go on Skype or send little emails. Now, you might do some little emails, you know, fun. Most of the time, you're going to go from your office or your desk or cubicle or whatever. You're going to go down the hall, walk down, and talk to whoever you need to. Now, if you can't get a hold of somebody, yeah, you're going to do a little bit of phone call and say, hey, maybe you should come in and talk to me. That'd be great. But what you're not going to do is sit there and be all monotone and boring because that's not what it's about. Political science is all about the connections because you want to be for the people, okay? So, on a normal day, if you're out in the field and doing political stuff for political science, not saying you're doing research or any of that. No, you're helping out like a politician. Politician, research. So, politician, what you're going to be doing is going up, talking to people, shaking hands, making friends. Or, if you're really, really good, you're going to do something like I'm doing right now. You're going to put a fun video up on YouTube and get some people all about some political stuff, right? Now, political science isn't all about making friends and keeping people and happy and stuff like that. Now, political science isn't all about making friends. It's also about getting your issue out there. For example, gay rights. Okay, I'm not going to go there. That's like a can of worms that I just don't need to open. So let's do another one. For example, an issue over in California that they've been dealing with is legalizing marijuana, right? Which is kind of a big deal at this school. Yeah. What they did over there is people who were really empowered about the issue decided to go up and protest in the streets, hand out flyers, and do what they can. It was all about getting people to know what your issue is. The more people know, the better they're going to vote and vote for you. Isn't that right? Yay, democracy! And that means that you get what you want. No, okay? It's all about making government better. But that's beside the point. Anyway, where were we? I don't know. Okay, so communication, right? Look, one of the things about political science is that ever since about the 50s, we've been trying to be objective, right? Now, what objective means is that you're completely factual. Now, the problem with that is that a lot of people believe that political science is a subjective field, and if it's not, then what's the point? Now, see, political scientists want to be objective, because political science in itself is a science. So, the more objective we can be, the better it is. But here's the problem. Political science in itself is a lot of subjectiveness. I mean, how do you write a paper and explaining all this and then giving an opinion at the end? That's subjective. Now, you can be objective throughout it, but you always have to be a little bit subjective. But that's when you're giving a solution. But if you're taking data, that's a different thing. You have to be objective when taking data. Because if you're Democrat or Republican, and you ask somebody who's not your party a question that has to do with your research, then you might take their information completely wrong. Okay? So, if you cannot be one of those people who's completely ignorant about what's going on, and you actually read up on subjects, as a political scientist, that makes you better, especially getting information. Because what happens is, when you ask for information, if you're already biased, that means that that information is going to be wrong. So, keep that big head of yours completely open. Not in a, spacey way. Be open to opinion. Now, some of you might be thinking, Grant, I'm not really that great at talking to people. That's okay. A lot of political scientists are just like everybody else. Political science, when you're going to college, doesn't, really train you to talk to people. Political scientists are just average people that are interested in politics and decided to go to college for it. Now, here's the thing. A lot of political scientists, while they do deal with the public every day, really don't become that better with the public. But then again, if you just want to be a researcher, you don't need to be that great. You just need to be friendly. Now, that's my crash course on political science. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Now, if you have any questions or comments, ask them. One of the things I want to say before I let you guys go is that I hope you enjoy being a political scientist as much as I do, because it's awesome. Especially if you like talking to people. There's not many other majors that you get to do that. Pretty much all the classes are talking and reading. But, yeah. So, go get your political science degree and have fun. Oh, and here's a potato.